Lance and Steven in the morning.
Good morning.
Hey.
Hey.
I thought we were done.
You can never get rid of us.
We were pulled back from retirement.
Pulled back from retirement. Good morning, Mary. Good morning, Vivian.
This is like a like any good encore, by popular demand. We heard the cheers and the accolades from the four of you, and we came back.
And we're hungry for more. So
hungry for more.
Good morning, Sandy.
Sandy's on. Yeah. Vivian's here. Mary's here. Wonderful.
Yeah, we're all here, ready to celebrate Tibb's Eve with you.
Tibb's Eve.
Crying face.
Laughing crying face.
Good morning from the King girls.
Oh,
your family watching.
They're all three of them. Oh, look. Look at
and
this.
Wayne.
Wayne is on live.
Wow. The whole
Listen,
family.
this is big because Inga told me her and Wayne watch on Friday morning without fail. They don't watch it live Thursday. They watch Friday morning. So Wayne is on watching live with us this morning.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Sandy, I can't tell. That's for you to just guess and wonder, never knowing. Good morning, Marcelo.
Hey, Marcelo is
Glad you
here.
can join us.
Fantastic.
From Kelsey, what a fun
Kelsey's
surprise. We are a fun surprise, aren't we, Steve?
A fun surprise.
We are not an unpleasant surprise, a fun surprise.
Yeah. It's always a fun surprise.
Yeah.
This is exciting.
Yeah.
It's Tibb's Eve.
Tibb's Eve. Very special day, especially in Newfoundland.
The high holy holiday of Tibb's Eve. Yeah.
Couldn't miss this.
So
We're glad, Ronald.
Ron and Sheila are on. Yeah, that's great. So I had to do a bit of digging because I brought up Tibb's Eve 2 weeks ago.
Yep, a couple weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. And I honestly, I could not tell you anything about it. So I had to do a little bit of digging. Very interesting what I found out.
What was it?
So it's Welsh, English, Scottish. The origin is somewhere around there. There seem to be some different ideations of that, but Newfoundlanders made it December 23rd. That's unique to Newfoundland, Labrador.
Oh, they just chose it arbitrarily.
That became that. But it's so here's the funny thing. It refers to Saint Tibb, which is not a real saint. It was a kind of a mockery, humorous thing in old plays, referring to a woman of loose morals.
As all these good stories,
right? So the idea was Saint Tibb doesn't exist because Tibb was a woman of loose morals, and so she's not actually a saint. And so it became the idiom that people would use as it may never happen, probably never going to happen. Like, on the 30th of February could be a similar idiom, right?
Right.
The 30th of February.
The idea being like, you're so excited for Christmas to come that it feels like it's never coming.
It's never coming. Or, hey, when are you going to pay me back for that? I'm going to pay you back on Tibb's Eve. Right? That became the thing. And then somewhere along the way in Newfoundland, Labrador, it became associated with the 23rd of December.
That's interesting.
Yeah. How that exactly happened, it's not clear, but I grew up calling the 23rd Tibb's Eve. Right. So it happened somewhere before, maybe in the 70s, 80s. I don't know. But yeah.
Fascinating. That's so cool. Yeah. So you could say, it would be totally correct to say that we will have another Lance and Steven in the morning on Tibb's Eve.
Yep. That fits the whole thing. Which anyway, just a little bit of digging. That's what I came up with.
That's cool.
And I was like, this, I'm telling you, some of these words and phrases, very interesting how it came about.
Yeah. And no one remembers, but you keep saying it.
Yeah. I'm sure Marcelo could say there's probably Spanish phrases and whatever that don't make sense necessarily, but it developed. And for the people who know it and understand it, it makes complete sense.
Yeah. Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
Tibb's Eve.
Tibb's Eve.
For everyone watching, tell us, how excited are you for Christmas?
Yes.
2 days.
11 viewers, Lance. I think, is this a record?
I think nearly. I think like 13 was our top at one point. All at one time, because there was lots of people who watched later. So that's very exciting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, we don't do it for the fame and glory.
Nope.
What amount of that comes
many times. We've said many times, if it was just me and Lance, we would still do it.
Just chatting. The King girls are saying so excited.
So excited for Christmas.
So excited.
Hey, Jessica. I see Jessica's watching.
Oh, there she is. I am 12 out of 10 excited for Christmas. Tree. Confetti. Hands up.
Hands up.
Yeah. Marcelo saying, having my family around the table for Christmas dinner, healthy and smiling, will be the best of this season. I love that. Yeah, like the presents and gift giving is fun, which my vibe for that is it's just fun giving people gifts.
Yeah.
And like getting gifts and like people are thinking of me and but yeah, sitting around over like a turkey dinner, it's just the best.
Yeah. So Marcelo, question for you.
Sandy saying,
what is the traditional Bolivian Christmas dinner? What's on the menu? Yeah. And for Jessica, Merry Christmas to you and to Nathan, the kids.
Yep.
Hope you guys are doing well.
Sandy was saying her kids are super excited, which means Sandy and Derek might not be excited, but their kids are. I believe this is Vivian. Looking forward Christmas Eve service and a quiet day with my daughter.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
I'm looking forward to the Christmas Eve service. We'll talk about that a little bit in a moment.
Yeah, yeah. Sandy's excited to see her kids' faces. Yeah. When Christmas happens.
When they open that empty box that was a PlayStation 5.
And say, you're going to get a PlayStation 5 on Tibb's Eve.
Yeah, you get a PlayStation 5 on Tibb's Eve.
Tibb's Eve. Yeah.
Oh.
Jessica's saying, thanks, Pastor Steve. We're settling in well, but I definitely still miss you guys and CFA. Still tune in often on Sundays. Wow, that's awesome. Good. Thanks.
Yeah, we miss you too.
Yeah. Yeah. It's never easy moving.
No.
Oh, that's why I'm leaving my role as youth pastor in the church. Actually, tomorrow's my official last thing.
Last hurrah. Because Christmas you got some holiday time you got to get off the books, is it? That's the idea?
Yeah. Now, in reality, I'm going to have to take an afternoon to finish a few document transfers and stuff. But, you know, but I'm like, at least I'm not moving. So, like, all my friends are here. My church is here.
That's how I console myself, Lance. That's...
Yeah, this would have been a different experience if I was moving away, hey?
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't be taking it too well.
Yeah. Sandy's saying, I'm looking forward to a full house on Christmas Eve. Good food, good friends, and games. All caps. Games. What kind of games? Like board games? Gotta be board games. Or Jackbox games.
Jackbox games? Yeah.
Yeah.
They're fun.
Do that, Sandy? Those are hilarious fun.
Especially you get 5 or 6 or 8 people. Oh man. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. My mother-in-law is obsessed with playing Jackbox games when she comes to visit. So she's coming up for Christmas. So we'll probably end up doing that ourselves. Marcelo saying picana, a soup made with various types of meat, beef, chicken, pork, mostly those 3, and someone also adds lamb, or sometimes adds lamb. Potatoes, vegetables, along with both wines. Traditionally, picana, I don't even know if I'm saying that right, is eaten at midnight on Christmas Eve. Oh, cool. Why is it eaten at midnight? Like, is there significance to that? That sounds delicious.
You know, it's funny because we had talked about, like, you know, I talked to Inga about German tradition and stuff, and, you know, they celebrate their Christmas on Christmas Eve, right? That's like, you know, everybody has these unique things of how they celebrate.
Yeah. Yep. So it's very fun.
Yeah.
Oh, Mary's asking Jackbox games. Yeah, you Google it. They're just fun, like party games that you play just through.
Yeah. So
you can just play them through like the internet basically, or you get the software through like Steam or something like that.
Yeah. So I think there were actual board games, and some of them were started as actual board games, and then they transferred them into video game format, and that actually got a better following because you basically join through your phone or your device.
Yeah.
And you play it, and then it like shows stuff on the screen, and there's like trivia games, or there's fun drawing games, or just these crazy wacky party games, and it's a hoot.
Yeah, super fun. And especially because you can have so many people play, and you just need your phone.
You typically
don't need...
most of them, it's like 6, 8, 10, 12 people can play at the same time.
But then you can have more watching like in the audience.
Well, because some of the games, the audience participation, it actually influences the game.
Yeah, so it's super fun. I love it because it's like no setup. And you can do it anywhere. As long as you have like a computer or TV or something, you can play Jackbox. So Google it. Anomia and cards. Maybe some Dixit. I don't know what those are.
So I've played Dixit. I don't know what Anomia is.
Cool.
Not going to play Pandemic? Anybody playing Pandemic this Christmas?
Pandemic? Hey, want to have a taste for...
That's actually
this is game, really hard to deal with.
It's a fun board game.
Looking forward to getting to have our Christmas morning on actual Christmas morning this year. Jason is still working, but gets to be home for the morning, which is amazing. We are so excited. That's really cool. Yeah, it's too bad. There's lots of people that they don't get Christmas Day off. And I know my mom, growing up, she has worked for years and years at a nursing home. And it was always 1 year on, 1 year off for Christmas Day. So that's not always easy, but I'm glad you're able to have Christmas morning together. Jessica's saying it's a Catholic tradition to do midnight mass on Christmas Eve. So my in-laws, whose parents were Catholic, do Christmas Eve every year too. Oh, cool. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, lots of people do like the Christmas morning gift opening or dinner or whatever. Do it on Christmas Eve. I think that's cool. Everyone just has their own little traditions, right?
It's very cool. Very cool.
So
So Lance, we did some deliveries this week.
We sure did.
And we have some photos we'd like to share as we distributed some special collectors limited edition gift mugs.
That's right. Mugs that the only mugs that ever exist on the planet.
Unless someone takes the image from online somewhere and then just makes it
won't it? It'll be just our luck that we'll be done this, a year will go by and someone will be like, wow, that was amazing. like I've been joking, we're like the show Firefly, where it only became really popular after the fact.
The cult following started after the fact.
And so someone will profit off of Lance and Steven in the morning, but it's not going to be us. Marcel is saying the picana is a traditional food inherited from the colonial era. Not so much information about why this is, but seems related to the richness of having a meal containing different meat variety. Some time ago, eating chicken was related to or referred just to rich people. Oh, okay, cool. So I think lots of traditions relate to that, like the bounty of nature and provision and stuff like that. Cool. Should I share these photos?
Totally, you should.
Yeah, share. Where is it? I don't find it.
You better find them.
It's a window. And it is not letting me share my window. Talk amongst yourselves for a second.
Amongst yourselves. That's there's a youth pastor line for you.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Hey. So, fun fact, right? Shannon has been a closet viewer this whole time.
Yeah.
Never
Watching us in
comments,
secret.
never comments, never shared anything, never did any of that. But he would send me a text sometimes right after the show or during the show about something we were saying or doing.
Yeah.
And I would say he watched quite a few of our episodes because he would chat about things we were chatting about. And so when the mug thing went, he said, I'm not doing the contest, but you got to ask yourselves, would my game room be complete without one of these mugs in there? So this is our gaming room, and we delivered the mug to him.
It's fantastic. He might even be watching right now.
It wouldn't shock me if he is. Yeah. Shannon, if you're watching, you don't have to comment on Facebook, but I'm sure you'll send me a message at some point.
It's oddly comforting that just knowing that he could be watching right now.
He could be watching.
I like to think he's always watching.
Yeah, he's like Santa Claus. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that was great to be able to share that with him. Here, delivering to Vivian.
Vivian, yep, long-time watcher. I think Vivian's maybe only missed a handful of episodes. She watches faithfully and loved the show.
Yeah.
Guess who just texted me?
Oh, he's watching. What did he say? What did he say? And here, passing it on to Ron and Sheila.
Yep. Yeah. Who were enlightening me more about the mummering tradition.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
They knew lots about mummering.
Yeah. And they used to do that quite often. So
yeah. And to Wayne Giesbrecht.
Yeah, I don't think Wayne's missed a single episode, Inga said.
Yeah, they said they watch every Friday morning.
Yeah.
It was when they'd watch.
Yeah.
And to Sandy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody gets to enjoy our smiling faces with their morning coffee.
Yeah. And Sandy even gave us cookies.
She did.
Yeah.
She did give us a sample of her Christmas baking while we were there.
So not that we're rating our visits to people. I'm just stating it as a fact that she gave us cookies. And to Mary?
Mary probably voiced the most disappointment that our show was coming to an end.
Yeah.
And the biggest excitement that we were going to be on one more time.
Yeah. But disappointment and sadness that we're stopping is probably a good sign.
Oh, yeah. But like you said, we may be back for Tibb's Eve.
Yeah. And to Nicole,
yep.
Nicole Forsberg.
Nicole would take her coffee breaks and watch it at work, but she said because we would often go much longer than a typical coffee break, she didn't necessarily get the whole show.
We're not longer than our length of coffee break, which is worrisome maybe to some.
Yeah.
So happy with my prize mug. We're glad.
Yeah. We're happy to be able to do that. What was awesome? Every single person was truly excited to get one. Which was like, that's cool.
Yeah, very exciting. And to Debbie.
Hey,
on behalf
you recognize
of
this guy?
Yeah.
So this mug is coming to Marcelo. Debbie has it, but it has to be personally delivered. She was telling me to send this thing is just there's no guarantee we'll make it there. There's no guarantee we'll make it in one piece, and it'll cost a fortune.
Yep.
So she said she's gonna deliver it personally herself. So Marcelo, Debbie has it, and she's gonna deliver it to you personally whenever she's able to go again.
Yep. So hopefully not on Tibb's Eve.
Hopefully not Tibb's Eve.
Yeah. This mug. Yeah. So that's that was fun driving around, passing those on to people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Little early Christmas present for folks.
Yeah, we had a fun afternoon delivering.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and my last week, I'm basically got to just have fun, right?
Yeah.
We're glad you love it, Marcelo.
Yeah.
Hope it gets to you before too long.
Hopefully it gets to you before too long.
Yeah.
Lord willing, this whole COVID stuff, So I don't want to be too optimistic nor pessimistic. It depends on what
I don't want to be too looking on the bright side here.
but I mean, it depends on what you read. I mean, it's so much out there. The only thing that everybody agrees on, this new strain is way more virulent. It spreads way easier. But there's hopefulness. I just read this morning a study. I'm not sure where they did the study, but they're saying that it's 2/3 less severe outcomes. So what that means is that this could be the beginning of the end for COVID. This strain could be moving, means it's going to become the dominant strain, and we're already seeing that here in Canada. It's crazy how quickly numbers have just skyrocketed again. I think here in Alberta, we went from 170 cases on Friday to, I think it was 1,900 cases or something here yesterday.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So like in 5 days.
Yeah.
And we're seeing that right across Canada. They're seeing it other parts of the world. They say in the States, it is the dominant strain already.
Yeah.
Which is fine, because if it's 2/3 less severe, what that basically means is that it has mutated to be more like the cold and will have less severe outcomes for people.
Right.
And if it's mutated that way and becomes the dominant strain, that's what will mutate. And typically, if it's gotten weaker in that mutation, the next mutation will cause it to be weaker again.
Right. Interesting.
Now, that's the optimistic, but depends on what you read, because some other people are not saying that. But I choose to hold to that this could be the beginning of the end.
Yeah.
This could be God's answer to the prayers that he's caused this thing to mutate in such a way that it's going to run itself.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a fascinating lesson we all receive in how, and like microbiology and how. Yeah. We're all becoming experts in.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, and this is the thing, right? Like we're reading stuff online, and I mean, I don't know. I don't understand the science of it fully, but I try not to just focus on the negative. I try to read both sides. What's the negative people say, and what's the more positive? And I don't know.
Yeah. So hopefully we all have a safe Christmas, and hospitals aren't overwhelmed, and people can enjoy the holiday and still get together and enjoy time with family, but do so safely and all that jazz. And a quiet Christmas would be nice for the world right now.
I'm looking forward to a Christmas where we get to see a few people, because last Christmas we were locked down, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Didn't really get any visiting or any of that. So
So Ron's saying, hope you have a message for us occasionally on Sunday, Lance. Yeah, maybe. If they invite me back, we'll see.
Oh, I'm sure you'll get invited back once in a while.
I don't know. Do you lose the knack for it? I don't know. Maybe I'll be gone in a couple months. I'll be like, I forget how to do.
I don't know, man. I found for me, and I mean everybody's different, I guess, but I found for me it actually honed my.
Oh yeah.
I got to the point where it's like I have something I want to preach.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. When you're not having to do it all the time.
Yeah.
And then your brain gets a break.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'll be in the new year. I will be studying Canadian history and statistics.
Oh, you already get your courses lined up?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
And literary analysis course.
Okay.
So it'll be fun.
So these are just like courses you have to do, or is it like?
Yeah, these are. So the stats course is the one that like I have to do that relates to my program.
Yeah.
and then the English course is because you just need an English course, and then the Canadian history one is because you just need an option course.
You need an option course,
Yeah, and so I thought, Canadian, like I wanted to do something I'd enjoy learning about, and then I didn't want to take like sociology or psychology, or it's like, spent too long looking at that stuff.
Should have taken virology.
Yeah, exactly, virology and immunology are so fascinating. Is it bad that I love it? Love that we're always learning more. I'm holding on to hope too. No, it's not bad that you love it. We need people to love it, because if people didn't love staring at bacteria and stuff like that, then we wouldn't have vaccines and or an understanding of how these things work. So and that's how we help each other out, is someone finds something fascinating that others find mind-numbingly boring, but then one day your knowledge saves the human race, and there you go.
One day you accidentally leave your petri dishes out and you discover penicillin.
Yeah, exactly. yeah, that was totally planned. Yeah, fun times. Yeah, so Christmas Eve tomorrow.
Christmas Eve is tomorrow, and somebody had mentioned Christmas Eve service. Vivian, I think, had mentioned Christmas Eve service. And if you are planning on attending the Christmas Eve service at CFA and you have not registered, you're probably going to have to watch it online now. We are full up. People have been calling and emailing. Hey, is there any space? Because we took the registrations down on Monday. Maybe if you call in, there's a seat or two that's available. Maybe. I think as of yesterday, the first service was completely full, no space left whatsoever. And the second service maybe had a seat or two, but that could have changed even yesterday. So, So if you have not registered and you really want to come live, you're going to have to call the church. If not, you're going to have to watch it online. But as with every good band, they do an encore. The great bands do 2 encores, right?
Is that how it goes?
I don't know. Is that how it goes?
I don't know. I don't really watch bands or concerts.
I don't know what the bands do, but we do.
We know what we do is we really drag out a goodbye.
We
just like,
well, so
till we get to the point where you're like, I really need you to leave.
I need you to just get off the. I need you to just get off the stage. Just be done. Just go.
Yeah, because then you're not sad that we're gone.
Yeah,
you're happy we're gone. What are people saying here? Marcel saying, "Thank God for having you in our lives. Greetings and blessings to the whole CFA family." Wow, thanks, Marcella.
Yeah.
Jessica saying, "Our favorite bands do too." There you go.
And your favorite Saturday morning YouTube or weekday morning YouTube quirky pastor guys do too.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, and love Canadian history. Free tutoring. Hey, there you go.
Free tutoring.
It's all about who you know. There you go.
There you go. So, do you have the graphic, Lance?
The graphic? Oh, for
Christmas Eve?
Yeah.
The little.
I think so. Oh shoot! You know what? No, it's on my other computer.
Oh, okay.
Dang.
So you won't get to see that. It's not in public, is it?
Oh, it is in public actually.
I can share it.
Should be. Yeah, if you go to public.
Yep.
Go to Sunday components and then go to the Pro Presenter Smart Share. Jessica saying you're picking up what I'm laying down, Pastor Steve. She's subtly hinting that we're her favorite
quirky YouTube pastor
coffee break show. Yeah.
Christmas Eve welcome screen.
No, it would be Lance and Steven in the morning.
Oh, there it is. There it is. All right, I'm going to share this beauty. Window. There we go. Oh, baby.
There it is.
Gold.
That's good stuff.
This is good stuff. So we were talking, and we'd always said we were going to come back and do a 23rd. We were going to end it, and then we are going to come back and do just a fun little one on the 23rd, delivering the mug, showing pictures of that stuff. We had that planned, and then we said, why not host the Christmas Eve service? So I'm super excited for it. I love Christmas Eve service. It's my favorite. To me, the Christmas Eve service, and I don't know why this is, but I look at it's one of the most looked forward to church services we do all year. I love it. But,
yeah, totally.
Which is
it's where we do like
right?
Fun special stuff we don't normally do, right?
Yeah, and it's fun, and we get a little bit creative and quirky and fun, and lean into the cheesy kind of whatever, but with a heartwarming message, and pointing people to Jesus for sure. So,
hallelujah.
Yeah, love it.
Cool. Yeah, so that's you'll have to watch online if you're not already registered.
Yep.
Sorry about that.
Well, and the beauty is with everybody with their different Christmas traditions, you could watch it at any point now over the Christmas break, right?
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. But if you're going to watch it on the day, it's the 4:30 service.
It's the 4:30 service. We are live streaming. That's correct. Yeah. But it'll be online afterwards. So yeah. Awesome. Cool. Well, thanks for joining us on this wild and woolly journey, everybody. And we'll be back tomorrow at the Christmas Eve service, and then we'll see you on Tibb's Eve.
That's right. See you again on Tibb's Eve. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good morning.
See you, everybody.
Bye, friends.